If you have not been sleeping under the rock, you guys know that Donald Trump got shot in the morning at his rally. It was a 20-year-old shooter, Thomas, who has been also shot dead. One more rally attendant has also died. Now, you may be asking me that what is really going on. Me, as a normal person making a video on YouTube, what do I know or what do we know? Well, of course, many people are claiming that this could also be a bit of a conspiracy theory out there that where Donald Trump may himself have planned this, but it may look silly. But most importantly, Joe Biden himself has been under the radar for making silly statements like calling Ukrainian President Zelensky as Putin, which even the Russian leaders decried as being a person who is completely retarded. I mean, it's a harsh statement, but it's true. And Joe Biden has already been under the news for wrong reasons, whether he said that whether he's mentally fit enough to take on the mantle, especially in a situation and scenario where Russia is already taking on new steps to form alliances with North Korea, China, and even Narendra Modi visited Putin and made his assurances of friendship even stronger. We already have issues related to, Indian men being recruited for the Russian army, which India and Russia discussed, but that's a different story altogether. Now, coming back to this whole idea of what's going on with Trump and Biden, there are other stories that play out here. It must be remembered that Trump is being backed by many people, and many want him to be the better alternative. Not to also forget that one must also remember that Russia today has already said that if Israel is taking on those steps of attacking Hamas, then Russia is going to take steps. So that's a direct retaliation against the US policy, though Biden has also not been extremely strong in supporting Netanyahu, but there is something cooking out there. And on the Russia-Ukraine front, the war has reached a different state where there are drone attacks happening in like places of the eastern Ukraine or in the Russia. It's keeping on going on and forth. But in between all of that, one must not also forget that that Russia and Ukraine are definitely at war, but Russia has also got his eye or their eye on who comes as the next US president. Of course, if Putin comes in with all of his support for Trump, which many people said happened in 2016, we never know. But coming back to the original story of what exactly happened with Trump, nobody knows that what was the main motive behind this attack. But surely it's a big lapse on the U.S. part of an ex-president being attacked, though the person shot from outside the perimeter area. The person was also neutralized quickly, but that could have been a life uh, risk attack, which Trump got saved. So that is very, very important to be considered. And as I mentioned, the huge politics going on behind with Putin and the Russian politics trying to take on a new mantle for the US presidency and the war going on between Israel and Hamas. Of course, apart from the Palestine, other organizations involved, some parts of other peripheral countries are also involved. And Israel attacking Hamas leader today in a fresh new attack where Russia has said and warned Israel not to do that. There are a lot of equations in play, and where US is under a weak leadership, it definitely needs to be seen that whether Trump is playing his own game or whether it's a Russian game or whether it's actually a genuine attack. More news will come up. We can discuss and we'll analyze more on that. Till then, take care and stay subscribed to this channel.